Hi everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts, and you guessed it, this is the 10th video of the Edith Holden collab that Tammy Van Antwerp and I have hosted. This has just been a ball, and I'm so excited to show you this book. Let's light a candle. We're going to light this candle today in honor of Edith Holden. Edith Holden was an artist. She was actually an artist of many things. She started out by illustrating children's books. Oh, come on, Edith, help me light this candle, would you? Thanks. Yeah, she actually started out illustrating children's books. And if you're lucky enough to find one of them, they're kind of gross. Yeah, there's critters eating other critters and all kinds of things. And then she started journaling. And the books that many of us junk journalers are doing are actually her personal journals. She did not intend for them, as I understand her history, she did not intend for them to be published. She wasn't actually writing books. She was writing journals. Interesting, huh? She has an interesting ending to her life. She died young. She had a strained, she married a man that the community and her family thought were beneath her. She had done quite well for herself financially, and she married a man who wasn't as well off as she was, and her family estranged her because of that. And she died early. She fell in the river. I think it's called the Thames, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and there's a lot of controversy about, did she commit suicide? Did he do something? Because she disappeared in the evening, didn't show up. The police found her in the river, and when they went and notified him, they asked him, why didn't you ask where she was? Why didn't you call us when she was missing? And he said, well, I just figured she was staying with family or something. So I immediately told my husband, if I ever disappear overnight, I'm not with anybody. Get the cops. Call 911. I'm lost. So anyway, if you don't know about Edith Holden, it's interesting, and her artwork is phenomenal. So this book is my ode, my tip of the hat to Edith Holden. And I want to show it to you. I have had so much fun, so much fun. I just got done watching Dahlia over at Mandalay Crafts, or Cards and More, sorry. And her, gee, Minnie, her project is just gorgeous. And sis, don't worry about a timeline. If we told you you had to do it by the 30th, girl, no, that's not what this is all about. You just have fun. Take your time. Do what you want, girl. You do you, boo, as my daughter would say. This is an illustration by Edith Holden, and what I did was I backed it with some heavy cardstock. I copied it first. This is not the original, and I backed it with heavy cardstock. It's just a cheap frame. I think I got it from a D-stash of Shannon's over at Mixed Media Minnesota. I put rub and buff on it and these little copper brads, put some lace under it. This is some fabric I got from Dreams Times 371 D-stash. She is a great seller. I just had these little flowers, some bed sheet that I've dyed. Isn't this precious? Oh, it's just precious. I deliberately did not cover every nth. I did the edges with some gold leafing, but I didn't want it to be perfect. I didn't want it to be all covered up. I love using sewing patterns, and I made some little corners just so I like playing with things, you know, rubbing them and stuff. So in case it gets soiled or whatever, you could wipe those off. So this is the fabric I got at that D-Stash, and I really, really, really like it. And I have more left over, yay! So I get to do something. Just a Tim Holtz post and hole hair tie. I showed this the other day on my channel, so I'm gonna go fast because you've all seen a flip through, right? Mostly journaling cards because I covered the pages, so I left a lot of cards just blank for writing. This is a tuck. You could tuck something if you'd like. This is my favorite card, I think. I don't know. In her books, she labels all the fauna and flora. She has pictures of everything from, or illustrations, I should say, from everything from ducks to worms. I can just picture her sitting on a riverbank, maybe the Thames, and just painting and drawing and illustrating. Love that. This reminds me of Christmas. Tags, more tags. This is that little tuck that I think I got this idea. I've seen it before, but Angela did one on just recently where she did 3 slits and it turned out so cute. So I really liked that. This I just couldn't cover up. I just love it. It's beautiful. It's just something pretty to look at. Love this postcard. I made that quite a while ago. That's not Edith Holden. It's actually, I think, is it more? Yeah, it's more of that same wallpaper type paper. Pocket. Love it. Some lace. Tags, tags, and more tags. These are all her illustrations. A lot of the poetry in her books were by others, and she was good to put the authors down. So, you know, if there's a specific poem that you like, you could look that up. Thought those went well together. This is from the top of the page of one of these pages. More birds, beautiful flowers. And there you go. I had to save this calendar. I didn't want to completely disguise the entire book. This book has been in my husband's family for a long time. It was, I questioned him the other day. He says it's his his grandfather's. So, I thought that was pretty cool. I thought he would let me tear it apart and use it. I am going to sell this book. This book is for sale. And so if you're interested, just email me at littlecarlyl65@gmail.com. Now, for the giveaway. This is the final giveaway. The flip through. On Sunday, we will do a giveaway. The giveaway is a surprise. You're going to want to be in on it. Tammy's doing one. I'm doing one. The other participants may or may not be. You don't have to, girls. No pressure. But Tammy and I had decided at the onset that we wanted to do a giveaway at the very end. So we'll tell you what that is and show you what that is on Sunday. So watch for that. Now, to enter into the giveaway, throughout the videos, of which there are 9, we have been giving you a word per video. Both of us have been giving you the same word, with any luck at all. In the video, you needed to comment that word. You can put it in a sentence, you can just put the word, doesn't matter to us. But some people have been pretty creative about making a sentence that's made it really fun. So those words connect and make sense if you do them 1 through 9. Right? So first number 1, then number 2, then number 3. They connect and they create a sentence. Okay? So in this video, wait a minute, now I'm getting confused. Yeah. Is that right, Tammy? In this video? If I'm wrong, I will change the instructions in the description. I can't remember. Oh, I have it on my phone. Hold on just a second. I want to make sure that you guys get this right. But in the comments, you have to put that sentence. And then we're going to use the comment picker. Okay, so hold on. You know, I'm not clear. Okay, so just to be sure, comment your answer on this video. Okay? And I'm fairly sure that's what we're going to do. And then Sunday, we're going to show you the prize, and we will do the drawing, I believe. I'm sorry it's so muddy, guys. But either way, it's going to be fair and fun. So I'll make sure that you guys are up to date. So you just need to thumbs up. You have to be a subscriber to both of our channels. So when somebody wins, I'll contact Tammy, make sure that you're a subscriber to her. That's Tammy Van Antwerp. And I'll check and make sure that you're a visible subscriber to me. And you need to comment those words in succession and thumbs up, okay? So, and do it in this video in case I'm all wet, okay? I may ask you to do it in the giveaway video, but I don't think so. I think we decided it was this one. Honestly, I can't remember, guys. So, tell me what you think about the cover. What do you think? This is such a great size. Let me tell you about this size. I think this is my favorite size. So it's 7 3/4 by about 5 1/4. It feels like something you could just grab and go. You know, I'm gonna grab my journal. Yeah, this is, the cover really had me until the last minute. And then, I don't know, it came to me in the night and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. And I really think that that's the best way I have found to create, is not to push it. If you're really, really pushing it, you're probably not going to be as happy with it as if you would have just waited. And I thought the back was very simple. Looks like a back. It looks like the back side of something. These remind me of leather. They make a little bit of noise, but not a lot. I deliberately did not put a bead charm on here. I just thought, I like that sweet, simple. So what do you think, guys? Do you think we did Edith justice? I do. There's Dahlia over at Mandalee Cards and More, and Angela over at Dogwood Paper Arts, Shannon over at Mixed Media Minnesota, Robin Powell, who doesn't have a channel but should, has just been doing gorgeous work. Who else? Am I missing somebody? These ladies, the talent is just so inspiring. I've taken ideas from every single one of y'all. I appreciate it so much. I love doing this on my channel. I love meeting all of you and getting to know you. And that's, to me, that's what it's all about, really. It's about sharing. It's almost like when I learned how to spin wool. By the way, Dahlia, I think your use of my hand spun yarn was beautiful. And thank you for the shout out. That's very sweet. Yeah, when I wanted to learn how to spin, I wanted to learn. And then I was going to college at the time, and I went down to the Fine Arts Building, and I was going to try to rent a wheel, or I didn't even know what they were called. I had no idea what I needed. And I was standing at the counter, and I was asking, do you guys, I want to learn how to make wool, how to make yarn. And I didn't know the terminology at that time. And this gal came up behind me and she said, are you talking about hand spinning? I said, I don't know. I have a farm, I have some sheep, and I want to use one of those things that goes around and make yarn. And she goes, hey, yeah, that's hand spinning. And she pulled out a card. She said, I'm the president of the guild, and we are having a spin-in next weekend or whenever it was, and we'd love for you to come. And I'm like, I'm there. I will be there. So they had a little room at the mall, and I went all by myself because nobody else wanted to learn how to hand spin. Couldn't drag my husband. That wasn't going to happen. I walked in the room and smelled stew and cheese dip, and they had big tables of food. I'm like, oh, I'm in the right place. This is my tribe. And they were all in a great big circle, and they all had different wheels, and some of them were huge, gigantic, what they call walking wheels. Other people were using spindles. One gal was dressed in period clothing. Everybody was, drinking soda and just chatting and laughing. And somebody scooped me up and said, come and sit over here by me. I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I just know that I want to do this, what you guys are doing. And somebody said, here, take my wheel. Here's some fiber. This is wool from my sheep, da-da-da. And so gradually, over the course of like an hour, I was sitting in front of a wheel. I was spinning wool. I had met 6 or 8 people that I could remember their names. In walks this gal who is having some issues and divorce and moving and whatnot. And she had a wheel. She had all the accessories. She had some fiber. And she went up to the gal that was writing people's names as they came in and said, do you think anybody would be interested? Well, the gal I was sitting next to said, what do you want for that? And I think she said $250 or something like that. And I looked at the gal next to me, her name's Amy, and I said, is that a good deal? And she said, honey, if you don't buy it, I will. So I walked up and said, hi, my name's Carol, and I'll buy your wheel and all this stuff. So I went to this spin-in, not knowing anything. I left knowing how to spin what they call telephone cord, which is your first yarn. And I had a wheel, and I had all the accessories, and the girls were giving me donations of fiber, and I was set to go. Moral of the story, that's how I think of this community. It's like an online guild to me. I learn from people, I meet people, I enjoy their company. I hope I have something to contribute and share. And that's what this is all about. It isn't about deadlines or who's the best, or it really isn't about subbies either. But that does grow your channel, and that does make it worthwhile, because I have learned, I used to be more naive about this whole thing. This takes time. And frankly, it takes money. You know, you don't have to have a lot of money to make a journal, but there's a lot of times when there's things that you need to do different styles or projects or things like all this lace. So, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all. Tammy, a special big hug to you, sweetie. All your candle lighting and energy must be working. I had such a great day yesterday. My husband and I are really celebrating because today is another great day. Yeah, I've turned a corner. I've turned a corner, I think. So I hope that is the new trend. So let me know if you are interested in this journal. Be sure to string those words so that they make sense like they're supposed to. Don't make up the sentence yourself. It's already in order, okay? And that's what we're going to put in the comment picker. So if it's plural, make it plural. If it's, you have to do it just like that. Okay? We're doing that to avoid people who are just going to scroll and just do the giveaway. And that happens a lot. And that is not fair to all the cheerleaders like Sherry and all you guys that have jumped in and really made this fun. It's just not fair. We want you guys to be in the giveaway. And that's why we're making it a little more complex. So bear with us. And I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly if I'm going to use this video or the one where we do the flip through. I mean, the Sunday when we do the giveaway, now what we're going to give away, when we announce what we're going to give away. Okay? So just put it in now, and you may have to put it in again. Okay? No big, right? All right, guys, I cooked dinner for a friend of mine, and I'm actually going to go drive. Whoa, so everybody stay home for a little while. Carol's going to get on the road. I'm going to go take her dinner. I made my version of lobster bisque. I made it with shrimp. You know what? It turned out pretty good. And I made some chicken Alfredo that turned out fabulous, even if I do say so myself. But I never made a pasta I didn't like, so who knows? We'll find out if my friend likes it. All right, guys, big, big hugs. And there she is. What say you? Let's all take care of each other. Bye.